At the dawn of the Greek world, on the island of Crete, a dark secret lurked in the depths of an endless labyrinth. This is the story of a being born from the wrath of the gods and the pride of men, the Minotaur. It all began when King Minos, ruler of Crete, defied the will of the gods. Poseidon, the lord of the seas, had given him a magnificent white bull as a symbol of his favor, expecting Minos to sacrifice it in his honor. But blinded by greed, the king decided to keep it and offer another in its place. Poseidon, outraged by such betrayal, unleashes revenge in the most cruel way. He made Queen Pasiphae, wife of Minos, fall in love with the bull. The queen, consumed by an unnatural desire, turned to the ingenuity of Daedalus, the most skilled of craftsmen. With his skill, Daedalus built a contraption of wood and leather that allowed Pasiphae to complete her curse. And so, from this unholy union, Asterion was born, the being that the world would know as the Minotaur, a monster with a human body and the head of a bull, trapped in the existence of a creature that did not belong to any world. Horrified by his birth, Minos ordered Daedalus to build a labyrinth so vast and tangled that no creature could escape it. In its dead-end corridors, in its narrow and dark corridors, the Minotaur was condemned to live, feeding on human flesh, a tribute that Athens had to pay after its defeat against Crete. Every 9 years, 14 young men were sent to the island to be devoured by the beast. But then, Theseus arrived. The Prince of Athens, determined to put an end to the massacre, offered himself as tribute, but secretly planned to put an end to the monster. Upon arriving in Crete, he conquered the heart of Ariadne, daughter of Minos, who, moved by his bravery, gave him a ball of thread. With this simple but crucial object, Theseus could retrace his path and find his way out of the labyrinth. Entering the dark stone prison, Theseus descended, following the stench of the beast and the echo of its deep breathing. The walls seemed to close in on him. The air was heavy and the silence was only broken by the dripping of water on the cold stone. And then deep down he found a creature. The Minotaur, his gigantic body covered in scars, his gaze lost between the fury and suffering of a life condemned to confinement. The combat was fierce. The brute strength of the Minotaur collided with the agility of Theseus, who dodged its attacks again and again until, in a moment of carelessness, the hero plunged his sword into the heart of the beast. With a final roar that echoed to the corridors of the labyrinth, the Minotaur fell, its life extinguished in the darkness where it had been born. Following Ariadne's thread, Theseus found his way out and returned triumphant to the light of day, ending the Minotaur's reign of terror. Thus fell Asterion, the Minotaur of Crete, not only a victim of the sword of a hero, but also the pride of a king, the wrath of a god, and the tragedy of his own existence.